overcast, hazy day here in the metropolitan area. The stalls have opened. Royal Schwarzer dwelt noticeably at the start, found herself back there at the tail. Flaming Famous the first to leave, and out quickly also is Burn One Down. Great Waters came out running for Pateman and is about to drop across in behind those on the outside of Snips Away. Aoka Frost getting back just after the start ahead of Polite Pass, and then Royal Schwarzer, who's actually 3 deep going out past Beckett's Gate, where Flaming Famous led them, just cantering along as they work up the Matheson Road side of the course. At the crossing, Flaming Famous by about 1.5 lengths on Burn One Down. Over on the inside, travelling up there third, Snips Away. Great Waters is fourth and well placed. Then came Polite Pass down on the inside of Aoka Frost, and now anchored back there to be a clear last is Royal Schwarzer. It's a compact field behind the roughy Flaming Famous as they went past the 1400. Over into the back straight they go. Flaming Famous is the pilot by 1 length. Burn One Down, who's got the neck right down low, travelling up there second. They're just walking. Snips Away back on the inside third. Great Waters in fourth place. Everyone else is allowing the leader to just dictate, except the rider of Aoka Frost, Stevie Parnham, who's off on his bike and around them very quickly, and he zapped them for the lead. So Aoka Frost at the 1,000 goes to the front now when they were just jog trotting, and races out to lead by 2.5 lengths. Flaming Famous on the inside of Burn One Down, then 1.5 lengths to Great Waters. Snips Away is over on the fence. Royal Schwarzer moves up now, just improving in front of Polite Pass. 750 left to go in the first from Ascot. Aoka Frost, who'd made this mid-race move, found itself in front from Burn One Down, led the way by 1 length. Flaming Famous, the rank outsiders on the rails, travelling third ahead of Great Waters. Pateman sitting there biding his time. Over on the inside, Snips Away getting relegated back to second from last. Royal Schwarzer is about to go, and last of all, Polite Pass. Aoka Frost will guide them for home. They'd set sail for the judge over Burn One Down. Now Great Waters quickly now it's on the outside, goes out after the leader, and they've gapped the others. In behind them, Royal Schwarzer couldn't quicken. Great Waters dashes up to Aoka Frost. 150 from home. Great Waters is the leader from Aoka Frost. Burn One Down coming through. Polite Pass down the outside, but it's Great Waters clear close to home, and Great Waters won it from Burn One Down. Royal Schwarzer, who was doing her best work late from Polite Pass. Then came Aoka Frost back towards the end of the field. Snips Away, and Flaming Famous trails them home. Number 1 is the winner, Great Waters, ridden by Mitchell Pateman. Very patient ride there under the 60 kilos, and certainly assisted by the fact that they didn't go out and make any great time. They've run 2:23.13. So well outside of the 21.50 record of Bills O'Reilly set last year of 2:16.63. They did go slowly there. Second is number 3, Burn One Down, and 4, Royal Schwarzer, who just got completely outpointed for point-to-point speed when they quickened up, and missing the boat but running on when the race had come to a halt. Polite Pass is fourth in. And they've run home in 35.53. Margins are 3/4 of a length by a neck. So Mitch Pateman there was able to give the top weight with the 60 kilos the benefit of a really, really soft run. And the done deal 4-year-old has opened up the day with a victory for trainer Martin Allen, in partnership and owner with R. Bettini, B. and Del Boyd, W.J. Bynon, D. Compton, C. Gilson, S. Keeble, A. Kerr, P. Lee, E. McGuinness, G. Morgan, Mrs. R.F. Morgan, B. O'Donnell, J. Russell, the Wealth Racing Syndicate, along with Bellis Racing's syndicate as well. Mitchell Pateman aboard that winner. Burn One Down second by Toronado from Zarenza for owner Andy Phelan. Matty Derrick in the saddle for Adam Durant. Royal Schwarzer by Procia from Royal Theatre, trained by Vaughan Sigley for Ms. E. Quartermain, Miss T. Rodwell, Vaughan Sigley, R. Franklin, A. Nadari, B. King, the rider Clint Johnston Porter. And fourth there, Polite Pass. Race 2 is the Macca Mining Maiden over 1200 at 1:39. Number 8, Cheeky Blonde, is the scratching. Cheeky Blonde out of race 2 on the card as we take you down now into the winners' enclosure, and couldn't have gifted Great Waters an easier run throughout than that. Mitchell Pateman to get home in the first event, Brett.
It was a beautiful ride, a beautiful win by Great Waters, and what is so good to see is that we've got so many owners being able to be afforded the opportunity to be in the mounting yard leading their horse in now. Martin Allen joins me, and Martin, how have you assessed his preparation thus far since getting to the staying journey?
Yeah, Mitchell just said he was struggling around the bend at Belmont just with a shifty ground. But just the last 10 days with the sun being out, I think like he's really picked up. I might debate just dropping him back a little bit in distance. He just looked a bit green there once he hit the front, but he's a nice horse and he's just still learning really.
What were your thoughts in running? Were you glad to see Steve Parnham take off and inject a little bit more tempo into the race?
A little bit, but I thought if they go really slow and he outsprints, then that would have made me drop him down a little bit. But Mitch just got him in a really nice spot, and it's good to see him jump out the barriers as well.
Were you expecting to be in that sort of position when you spoke to Mitch pre-race?
I was pre-race, and then I said to Mitch, like, the corner comes up pretty quick, so if you can't get there, just slot him in somewhere. Our main danger was behind us, so I was pretty confident in the run.
Do you feel he's a superior horse on top of the ground, just mentioning that he wasn't really liking that shifty surface?
I just think he has no idea what he's doing really. Like when the jockeys are going for him, he's running in a bit, and you know he's probably got there too easy as well. So he might be better off, you know, coming through horses, but he is a nice horse and he'll have a bright future, and he's just learning all the time.
Really looking forward to seeing what he can do in the future. Well done.
Cheers, Brett.
Martin Allen there, and Scott Embry has Mitch Pateman.
Thanks, Britt. I'll grab Mitch for a word after the win of Great Waters. Mitch, coming past the post the first time, I thought you were maybe some chance of getting caught out 3 deep. Were you nervous at any stage?
No, never. No, I was hopeful I'd get to that spot, especially with how slow they were going to go. Yeah, it worked out well.
And just how slow were they going until Stevie made that move?
They were dawdling, but I was happy with that. I know no one else was, but I knew that my horse would have a superior turn of foot to any of them, so when it was a walk sprint, he was always going to be hard to hold out.
Martin seems to think that he's just going to get better and better with a little bit more racing.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, he struggled on that Belmont track, and back on top of the ground today, he's a different horse.
Didi, what are your expectations?
Yeah, she'll run well. She was a good run the other day. She's drawn a good gate to get a good run, and she'll be in the finish.
For some reason, these owners want your head in the photo as well. Good luck, Mitch.
No one would know why.
Bateman and Martin Allen combining with Great Waters. We'll get a word from Peter Morley in just a moment, because great to see so many owners in the mounting yard celebrating a win, and it is a big week ahead for them. Look at them all. Very, very happy owners, and so they should be. I'll grab Peter Morley as he comes out, because this is the start of the week that you're hoping this sort of fortune continues. How are you feeling ahead of a big weekend?
Well, it's just another race, isn't it, really?
No, it's not just another race.
Well, as far as plotting and scheming and planning, it sort of is. You just got to look after the owners on the day. But the bummer is, of course, we can't be there. Well, it can be there, but it's just the 14 days quarantine in a hotel room when you come back. And 14 days quarantine in a hotel room with my wife. The first 3 minutes would be interesting, but after that, I wouldn't know what to do, Britt.
Where are you going to watch it from then?
We've got the top row of the marquee behind us, the Sky Villa. We've got 140 odd people. Some of them will be very odd in there. So it should be a great afternoon. We thought we'd stay in Perth and share the day with some of our best clients in Perth.
Tell us about, you've obviously got the Kosciuszko and the Everest. Tell us about the Kosciuszko and the representation there.
She'll win. That's called It's Me. She's a mare by Seamus Award. She's 3 from 3. She's got a Winx-like finish. She'll win that by 2 or 3. Behemoth, I'm not quite too sure about. You know, if he can run a place in a race like that, we'd be over the moon. We're over the moon just to have a runner in the race. Let's, stop kidding around. It is the top level of racing, so we're thrilled just to be in the race. If he could fill one of the first 3 placings, I don't know what I'd do.
It'd be a dream come true. I'm sure you would have watched the barrier draw with great interest last night. How would have you gone up on the 85th floor? How are you with heights?
No, I get scared. Put me high heels on me, so I wouldn't have done it. I'd have sent someone else out there. No, not for me.
Well, best of luck on the weekend. Hopefully Great Waters is a sign of things to come.
Thank you.
Peter Morley from Bellis there, and a big weekend coming up for them. Congratulations to all the connections on the victory of Great Waters.